Do you see that look of panic in Dennis's eyes? Well, today's the day this former police officer tries his hand at a potentially new career path.
After 27 years of service, the one thing they never taught us was sewing. So this is my first time today. Hopefully I'm not going to embarrass myself too much.
Dennis may not be much of a seamstress, but he's lucky he's got some talented teachers. Teachers who created a non-profit business called Huggins by Angel.
Angel's been in and out of the hospital a lot of her life, and so for her, she knows how important it is that kids feel safe and secure, and it really worried her. Every time she's in the hospital, she doesn't worry about herself, she worries about the kids in the beds next.
So Angel started sewing blankets, but her goal isn't to create perfect ones. Instead, she caters each one to match each child, whether it be superheroes or flowers, teddy bears or unicorns. With the help of community volunteers, each blanket is made specially for each child.
When you spend all day long in the Huggins castle, as I would call it, she spends all day in here sewing blankets and pillows for sick children. And eventually, as everybody knows, the more you do something, the better you get at it. And she is a master.
She's able to do this from morning to night, and having the giving feeling at all times is just enormous for me. And I have just so much praise for Angel. And pretty much I will work together with Angel and see what we can do to not only help our community, but help other people around the world.
Pin after pin, stitch after stitch. When the blanket seems finished, the most important part of the process happens. Angel puts her love, hugs, and prayers into each blanket.
Here's this girl who just wants to wrap sick kids in a warm hug, and I kept thinking, well, what value is there in that, right? Are they going to find a value in that, the families? It's absolutely incredible, the value that they find in that. We just like to read the letters that they send back and to hear their stories through bone marrow transplants, through brain surgeries, through transplants, everything. I don't even know how to explain. It's absolutely incredible, something that I never ever thought would happen.
There are usually at least 60 kids from around the world on Angel's list, which means Huggins by Angel is growing.
She is going to continue on with this. This isn't something that's a spur of the moment, hey, I'm going to do this. This is something that she's planned and worked on for a long time to do with the help of her mom and, of course, involvement from people in the community that come and help her.
We go through 1 bolt of quilt batting per month, which is $800 a bolt. We spend guaranteed $1,000 to $1,100 a month in postage just to mail these blankets. And they travel to kids across North America, kids in New Zealand, kids in the Philippines.
Team Huggins is always looking for new members, those who either support with donations or lend their time sewing, like Dennis.
Is sewing probably my future career? Let's see how my mandate goes this year. And if it doesn't go well, I'll be getting sewing. I'll be spending a lot of time here.
Learn more about Huggins by Angel on their website. For Go on Shaw TV, I'm Jenny Fortin.